Hello, everyone, and thanks for joining us. As candidates make their final election push, they hope campaign signs will sway a few undecided voters.
Candidates have to follow specific rules where those signs are placed, but as Delane Cleveland reports, violations still happen.
Drive along any main road,
I see them everywhere.
and chances are likely that a cornucopia of campaign signs will greet passersby.
I think people need to know that we have a serious election going on.
Some people say they serve an important
It's
purpose.
a way of getting your voice out and getting it heard to many more people who are going to pass by every day.
They shouldn't be on public places.
While others think they're an eyesore.
They do get messy in the neighborhood, and it might create a problem with the neighbor if the neighbor is voting for the other guy.
They could also create a problem with city officials if they're not put in the right place.
They can't go in the right-of-ways, they can't go on fences or on utility poles or within the Clearview triangle.
Jason Newby of Brooklyn Park's Code Enforcement Division has each candidate fill out a release form that spells out where signs can and cannot go.
On the intersections and within the boulevard are the most common areas that we find signs that we respond to calls to.
When people complain, that's when the city gets involved.
We notify that candidate or their representative, give them 24 hours to relocate that sign appropriately.
If they don't respond, the city picks them up. The signs behind me are one example of a violation. They're placed in what's called the Clearview triangle, and there's a reason city officials don't want them there.
When they're within the boulevard or on the intersection, somebody that may be turning at that intersection may have an obstructed view, and we want to prevent that from happening.
And if you're not sure where to put them, find out.
Connie Dewhirst volunteers with political campaigns, and she says people should know better about placing signs where they shouldn't.
I would hope they would know the laws, and I think we need to abide by the laws because signs can cause issues at corners. You know, we need to be careful.
In Brooklyn Park, Delane Cleveland, 12 News.
Candidates have 3 days to retrieve confiscated signs in Brooklyn Park. The city requires all campaign signs be removed by November 14th.